market research. So like what you need to do is, you need not, okay.
I'm sorry guys. So he's preferred to start from there.
Yeah. So you need not hire a market research company, right? There is a lot of content available in the internet. So you can use ChatGPT, Gemini, or you can use Perplexity or anything. So like whenever you start a market research, don't stick into one LLM. Get all the data from different LLMs, synthesize that data, do the market research, understand different domains available in the market, understand what are all the technology trends, understand how customers are trying to invest in different domain areas, understand their pain points, and document that which is aligned to your business, right? So like once you have the market research document ready, the next step that you need to do is you need to build your TAM. TAM is nothing but it's a total addressable market, right? That is going to tell you how you align your offerings to the addressable market, right? So you can take top to down approach or bottom to top approach. So top to bottom approach to identify the TAM, which is total addressable market, is you need to get some reports from IDC or McKinsey or some consulting firms. So that is one way of identifying your TAM and identifying different taxonomies. The taxonomies are nothing but the IT services, whether it is an application development or whether it's a testing services or how the companies are investing in Salesforce. I think you can see different patterns in the TAM reports. That is one way of identifying the TAM. So the other way is taking the bottom-up approach, right? Bottom-up approach is nothing but you are going to identify accounts, right? Like you are going to identify clients, you are going to talk to someone in those accounts, and you are going to identify the dollar amount that you need to invest on, right? So you can take bottom to top approach, top to bottom approach when you identify TAM. So like once you do the market research, once you complete identifying that TAM, the next step is to build the business model, right? Don't focus on business plan. So it's just for the process. So you need to focus on business model. Business model will have 7 segments in it, right? The first one is customer segment, right? You need to understand what the customer problems are, what the customer challenges are, and then you need to build your product, or then you need to build your product that aligns to the client challenges, right? So just you make sure your business model, your value proposition is aligned to the client, right? If you do some research and if you find your product or services are not aligned to the client needs, just stop it there and rethink for a different service or different product. So it is very, very important. You always need to focus on aligning your business model, I'm again saying value proposition, to the client needs, right? So once you build your business model is very, very important. You can go to Google and search for business model canvas, right? You will get a business model canvas, invite your team, build that business model by conducting ideation sessions, right? Don't do it alone. Like whenever you build a business model, don't do it alone. Bring some experts, or else you can use tools like Miro, right? Like Miro has very good features that you can build some agents on it. And for example, when you do a research about client challenges, you cannot directly go and talk to a VP, because as a startup, you will not have access to talk to a VP of the company or CTO of the company. The tool like Miro will give you an agent that will act as a VP, and whenever you ask them, whenever you ask that agent, like what are the challenges you are facing? What is it, just the IT budget issue, or is it a business problem or anything, right? It will try to tell you all those problems so that you can empathize with that agent, and also try to conduct a design thinking sessions, right? So if you have any questions, or if you have any concerns when you build those business model, right? Try to conduct design thinking sessions, right? If you can just do a session for 5 days, by end of 5th day, you will have the outcomes. You can use those outcomes to build your business model. At the same time, you can build the value proposition. So when you build the business model And when you align those business model to the client requirements, that's where you can start building your product or services. Now you move on to building the channels, and then you move on to identifying different revenue streams. Then you can build on building your staffing, right? And then you can work on building your partnership models, right? Like when you look into the business model canvas, you can see 7 segments. Like segment 1 will be customer segment, right? You need to profile who is your customer. You need to understand which geography you want to serve, which domain you want to serve, which technology area you want to serve. So it is very important you profile your client. That is called ideal customer profile. You need to profile your customer and then build your go-to-market strategy accordingly, right? Go-to-market strategy is very, 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 very important, right? So how you want to take your product to the market is very, very important. You need to have a marketing team, sales team. They need to work together. Like whenever you do a B2B business, it's like net fishing versus spear fishing, right? So when you do a B2B marketing, you need to focus on specific accounts, right? You are not focusing on entire community of users, right? So you just need to focus on specific accounts. You need to build a go-to-market strategy and then build all the layers across it. So that's how I think you need to build your business model. So when we do the marketing also, the marketing team need to closely work with sales team. And you need not invest a lot of money building sales team in the US, right? There are very good sales folks available in India, and you can call it as a inside sales, and you can run your company accordingly, right? So with that, I will not go into details. I'm just giving some teasers around how to build the business model, how to build the value proposition, how to build your GTM teams, how to build your marketing teams, and also then when you build the consult organization, you need to consider all these, and also how do you channelize your services, right? Partnerships are very, very important. So like you need to consider everything and then build a successful business model. I think if you go through this scientific process, if you go through this analytical process, you will be successful. So that's what I learned by going through this journey. So I started a staffing company long back, and also I started a product company which I failed, right? Like I have faced some failures when I did my marketing product back in 2022, right? So I did not go through all this process. So I have learned by failing through building a product, right? So these are some of the lessons that I learned, right? The starting point is market research, address your TAM, and then build a business model, and then slowly you can do an iterative scaling of your business. So this is the high level view of it. And before I close, I want to tell one more thing, right? So AI is real. It's not fake or it's not bubble or something like that, right? So whenever we speak of AI, I want to focus on 2 areas, right? Means like 2 skills. Skill number 1 is you need to build a skill on how do you rethink and reimagine the business, right? It's not about building some tools or automations or agents, right? You need to think about, you need to rethink, right? Like you are doing business in a straight line. Just always rethink and reimagine how you can transform that business. That is number 1. Number 2 is we always say there should be a human loop in the AI pipeline, right? Just think like what that human loop is and try to build those skills. These are the 2 skills that you need to establish to get successful in your career or in your business, right? And that's it, mic drop. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Suresh Garu. That's a very valuable session. Okay, hope you guys like it. I'm sure that there is a way, know your audience. Suresh Garu is ready to give many more details. If anybody interested, Suresh Garu is available and you can reach him personally and he's ready to share the knowledge. And with all due respect, know your audience. When you're talking in a room, suppose if someone calling somebody on stage, their success story, make it more as funny as possible. Make it as a story. Make it as a simple thing. Every audience in the room should be able to understand what we are speaking. And please try to be on your watch. So we'll have like a 5 to 7 minutes for each audience. So next, I'll move on to the next step. So let's give a big round of applause to our woman entrepreneur, Udaya Kodaboyina garu. So all the decoration you are seeing outside, she's the one did it. So she's a very successful entrepreneur in New England, and she has our own company, Krishna by Decor, and she's going to share her knowledge. Thank you, Udaya garu.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah. Hi, my name is Udaya Kodaboyina. Sorry. Yeah. I own a small event decoration business that is called Events by Jewel Blooms. I started my journey in 2011, starting with it's a courier business. It's from India to USA and US to India. So then after that I started, when I'm doing that courier business, I thought there is a market for fresh flowers, getting fresh flowers from India to US. So there is a scarcity, like where you don't get any puja flowers or any Indian items. If you want anything like that, we have to go to New York or New Jersey. We have to depend on New York, New Jersey. Then I decided there is a market for that. So I did some research and where to get the flowers and where to, how to get them, because these are all perishable and I have to get them in a one day. And I did a research and I got a good contact in Bangalore. So I started the fresh flowers. Then after getting the fresh flowers, I started like wedding accessories, like where you get all the South Indian wedding accessories, like the garlands and all that stuff. So getting from India, I faced so many challenges, the fresh flowers, because they are perishable and sometimes it will pass the inspection and sometimes it's not. If you don't pass the inspection within a day, so all that stuff, it's going to be waste. You have to throw it. So I failed many times and I lost so many shipments, like each shipment is around $2,000. So because of fumigation issues, they will reject it. So then I decided, okay, I have to do something like, don't depend on Indian flowers, and how can I source locally here in USA and get it done with the local helpers. That's when I started the Jewel Blooms. So I started doing the pula jadas for South Indian weddings. It is very, very important. So pula jadas, garlands and all the items. I researched some local wholesale markets and I started doing. I went to India for 2 weeks and I took the training there. And I came here and I started doing that. Then again I faced one more challenge. So I got so many requests and so many orders, but because of the lack of manpower, I could able to finish the orders just maybe 1 or 2. And out of state I got so many orders. So I don't know how to ship the fresh flowers out of state. So then I decided, okay, is there any overnight shipping facilities? So in India, we can easily transport like these kind of stuff, like whether we can give it to overnight bus or anything like that. Here it is not possible. Then I opened a FedEx account and There are overnight shipment facilities there. So within 3 weeks, actually, I got so many orders from out of state, like from Virginia, Dallas, and New York. So then I decided I can open a franchises there so that they can get them locally. So in the span of 10 years, I opened 10 franchises all over US. Like I have Jewel Broom branches in Texas, Arizona, Chicago, Virginia, North Carolina, New York, and Atlanta, and many other places. So it is successfully running from the past 7 years. And then I decided, okay, if I am doing this, all the South Indian wedding accessories, why not go into the decor business too? So I did little market research, and I know where to get the material for the wholesale price and all. So I went to West Bengal, and my main focus is, there are many decorators in the market, but my main focus is do at least, not 100%, but do at least 50% of eco-friendly. So then I went to West Bengal. I found, because fresh flowers are very, very, very expensive here, I researched for eco-friendly options. There I find they are doing with these flowers called solar flowers. They are making it with light, thin wooden flowers. That is the alternate option to fresh flowers. That's what I found. So I bought the material and I started my decor business. It's completely eco-friendly is not possible, especially in US. That's what I learned after I started my journey, this decor journey 5 years ago. So completely eco-friendly is, I'm trying, but it's not possible because very, very expensive to do the, even get the eco-friendly flowers or eco-friendly material or the fresh flowers from India. So here I won't get that much material. So then I switched to half eco-friendly and half the rest of the material. So that's how my journey is going, and it is still going, and I still own 10 franchises all over USA, successfully running the business. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Udaya garu. That's a phenomenal journey, and I would like to thank Udaya garu. She's graciously come forward and did this decoration for free. A big round of applause to Udaya garu. Udaya garu continue to support APTA from the beginning. I think we really thank you, madam. And recently my daughter did the Narangetram and she helped us as well. Thank you, Udaya garu. Okay, moving on. Again, I think I started my timer. After 5 minutes, I'm going to see you like this. So it's time you stop, okay, next time. Okay, I have some business pitch. I have a couple of students or the, what do you call that, the just started business people. I would like to, I have a couple of names here. I want all of them to come into the first seat. Start with the Prudvi Akula, then Sunil Pandi, Indra Taviti, and Krishna Peddapalli. And in addition to that, by seeing all you guys, and if you already have a setup, and if you already have a business, you would like to need a stage time, I would request you to please come and meet me. We will try to accommodate. I see only Sunil here. Indra, Krishna, Indra is here. Please come to the front seat. Okay, so I'll start with Sunil. Please come, Sunil.
Hello, Andy. Okay, thank you, Anna. Hello, Andy. ఆప్తులందరికీ నమస్కారం. అందరూ బాగున్నారు అనుకుంటున్నాను. ఫస్ట్ నేను ఇంట్రడక్షన్ చేసుకుంటాను, ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడికి వచ్చింది ఏదో జస్ట్ దివాళీ ఈవెంట్, మనం ఏదో ఈవెంట్స్ చేసేసుకుని వెళ్ళిపోవడానికి కాదు, ఒకరికొకరు పరిచయాలు చేసుకోవడం ఉంటే బాగుంటుంది అని అనిపిస్తుంది. ఎందుకంటే మార్నింగ్ ఫ్రంట్ డెస్క్ దగ్గర నుంచి ఉంటే మాది పిఠాపురం దగ్గర, మన పిఠాపురం ఎమ్మెల్యే గారి తాలూకా. థ్యాంక్ యూ. సో మాది ప్రతిపాడు నియోజకవర్గం, కాకినాడ జిల్లా, లంపక్లోవ్ అనే స్మాల్ విలేజ్ అండి. సో అంటే ఆప్తా ఎలా యూజ్ అవుద్ది అనే దానికి నేను ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ని, ఆప్తుడు ఒక ఆయన నన్ను రెఫర్ చేశారు చంద్రశేఖర్ నల్లం గారికి. సో ఆయన నాకు H1 స్పాన్సర్ చేస్తే 5 years బ్యాక్ నేను యూఎస్ వచ్చానండి. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద పవర్ఫుల్నెస్ ఆఫ్ ఆప్తా. అంటే మనం ఎంత బాగా నెట్వర్కింగ్ చేసి కనెక్ట్ అయితే ఇట్ విల్ బి హెల్ప్ఫుల్ అండి ఎవ్రీ వన్. ఏదో సరదాగా వచ్చేమో స్టూడెంట్స్ కూడా చివరి చాలామంది కూర్చున్నారు, మీరెవరు కూడా బయట వల్ల ఫీల్ అవ్వద్దు. ప్లీజ్ డూ ఎంగేజ్, మీ పక్కన వాళ్ళని పరిచయం చేసుకోండి. అట్లీస్ట్ ఈరోజు ఇక్కడి నుంచి బయటికి వెళ్ళిపోయే లోపు ఒక ఆప్తునైనా కొత్త వాళ్ళని మీరు పరిచయం చేసుకుంటే ఇట్ విల్ బి హెల్ప్ఫుల్ అండి నెట్వర్కింగ్ వైజ్. ఓకే, సో కమింగ్ టు బిజినెస్ ఫోరం. అంటే నేను సింగిల్ పే చెక్ అండి, అంటే నేను ఒక్కనే వర్క్ చేస్తాను. మై వైఫ్ ఈజ్ ఆన్ H4. సో 4 years నుంచి వెన్ ఐ వాజ్ వర్కింగ్ లైక్ దిస్, నాకు ఎందుకో నేను ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తున్నాను అనిపించట్లేదు అనమాట, గ్రోత్ లేదు లైఫ్లో. సో వెన్ ఐఎమ్ ఎక్స్ప్లోరింగ్ మల్టిపుల్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్, ఐ థింక్ క్లోజ్ టు 3 years బ్యాక్ నేను ఆప్తా కన్వెన్షన్కి వెళ్ళాను, నేషనల్ కన్వెన్షన్కి, వన్ ఆఫ్ ది బిగ్గెస్ట్ ఈవెంట్ ఇన్ ఆప్తా. అక్కడికి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు వన్ ఆఫ్ ది ఆప్తుడు ఏం చేశారంటే, జస్ట్ ఇలాగే నెట్వర్కింగ్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు, సునీల్ దెర్ ఇస్ అన్ ఆపర్చునిటీ ఫర్ యూ ఇన్ ఫినాన్షియల్ సర్వీసెస్, వై కాంట్ యూ ట్రై అన్నారు. సో అన్న నేను ట్రై చేస్తాను కానీ నా దగ్గర క్యాపిటల్ లేదు, ఐ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ 100K 200K నా దగ్గర నేను సేవ్ చేసింది ఏమీ లేదు. సో పేచెక్ టు పేచెక్ వస్తుంది, జస్ట్ అలా వెళ్ళిపోతుంది లైఫ్ అంతే తప్ప నా దగ్గర అమౌంట్ ఏం లేదని చెప్పాను. ఇట్స్ ఓకే, యూ డోంట్ నీడ్ ఎనీ ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్, జస్ట్ ఓన్లీ థింగ్ ఈజ్ యూ నీడ్ టు ఇన్వెస్ట్ యూర్ టైమ్ అని చెప్పారు ఆయన. ఇట్స్ ఓకే అన్న, లెట్స్ స్టార్ట్ అని చెప్పి నేను అలా స్టార్ట్ చేశాను. సో వాట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ వీ డూ ఇన్ ఫినాన్షియల్ సర్వీసెస్. సో వెరీ రీసెంట్లీ మన ఆప్తా మెయిన్ గ్రూప్లో కూడా చూసాము, దెర్ ఈస్ ఎ గో ఫండ్ మీ యాక్టివిటీ. సో హౌ టు అవాయిడ్ గో ఫండ్ మీ యాక్టివిటీ ఈజ్ ద మెయిన్ ట్యాగ్ లైన్ అండి ఫర్ అస్ ఫినాన్షియల్ సర్వీసెస్లో. So what we'll do is, what the services we provide as part of financial services is, we do life insurance, health insurance, business insurance, will and trust, 401k rollovers, kids education planning, like this, and we partner with Fortune 100 companies in USA and we work with them andi. So just last words la entante, మనం అందరూ ఇక్కడ ఐటీ జాబ్స్ చేస్తాము, డిఫరెంట్ జాబ్స్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాము. మనకి మనం చేసే వర్క్ ప్లేస్లో మనకి ఇన్సూరెన్స్ ఉంటుంది. బట్ ఈవెన్ దో ఐ రికమెండ్ ఎవ్రీ వన్ అట్లీస్ట్ 1 million లైఫ్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్ పాలసీ అవుట్ సైడ్ ఆఫ్ ది వర్క్ ప్లేస్ తీసుకోండి ఫర్ షూర్గా. అండ్ మేక్ ష్యూర్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎ విల్ అండ్ ట్రస్ట్ అండి. ఇట్స్ నాట్ లైక్ మనం ఖచ్చితంగా ఆప్తులతోనే వర్క్ చేయాలని కాదు, మన ఫ్యామిలీ మన మీద చాలా డిపెండెన్సీ ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి మేక్ ష్యూర్ ఎవ్రీ వన్ ఈజ్ సేఫ్ అండి. మనం లేకపోయినా సరే మన ఫ్యామిలీస్ ప్రొటెక్ట్ అయి ఉండాలి. ఆబ్వియస్లీ చాలా బర్డెన్ ఉంటుంది మనం లేనప్పుడు, బట్ స్టిల్ ఫినాన్షియల్ స్ట్రెంత్ అనేది మనం ఇవ్వగలిగితే కనుక దే విల్ బీ ఆటోమేటికలీ మూవ్ ఆన్ అండ్ లైఫ్లో వాళ్ళు మూవ్ ఆన్ అవుతారు. సో దట్స్ ద మెయిన్ ఎజెండా ఆఫ్ ఫినాన్షియల్ సర్వీసెస్ అండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. అండ్ ఐఎమ్ డూయింగ్ దిస్ బిజినెస్ ఇన్ పార్ట్ టైమ్ అండి. నేను ఐటీ జాబ్ చేసుకుంటాను, ఈవినింగ్ ఆఫ్టర్ 9 to 5 ఐటీ జాబ్ చేసుకున్న తర్వాత ఐ డూ దిస్ బిజినెస్ ఎస్ ఎ పార్ట్ టైమ్ అండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
Thank you, Sanil. That was a very grateful session. And you finished it in 3 minutes. That's grateful too. Thank you. Moving on, I heard, I called couple of names, but I don't see him here. Krishna Peddapalli. You are the speaker here. You realize that? You need more time, Krishna? You ready? Come on, let's come on. So next one is the Krishna Peddapalli. So he and his wife started their own, what do you call that, food business, and he would like to pitch and talk about his business. Come on stage. నీకు అర్థం కాలేదా? ఇప్పుడు అర్థమైందా? వస్తావా రావా? ఓకే. I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry. I think people, you see the problem, right? They really want to say something. They're still hesitating to face the audience. This is the time. ఇక్కడ ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరూ నీ ఫ్రెండ్స్, నువ్వు తక్కువ మాట్లాడినా తప్పు మాట్లాడినా they are not going to judge you. Please, so you know, when I started my journey, I am also same like you. See, ఇప్పుడు మీరు వదిలిపెడితే సాయంత్రం దాకా మాట్లాడతాను నేను ఇప్పుడు. So please try to use this opportunity. I would give a second chance. Indra, you want to try? Okay, come on. So Indra is our is doing his MS study here, and he has many business ideas, and he is going to talk about it. And I request everybody, please calm down. Please make sure you are not talking in the auditorium. Anybody going outside, please come inside.
హాయ్ అండి, నా పేరు ఇంద్రా తవిటి, గురజాల నుంచి పల్నాడు గ్రామం నుంచి వచ్చాను. నేను ఆప్తా నుంచి 2 విషయాలు చెప్పదలుచుకున్నాను. నేను ఫస్ట్ ఇక్కడికి వచ్చినప్పుడు చాలా నార్మల్గా స్టార్ట్ చేశాను. ఆప్తా నాకు ఇంత పెద్ద ఫ్యామిలీ ఇచ్చింది. నాకు చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉంది. నా బిజినెస్ ఐడియాస్ ఏమైనా ఉంటే నేనంతా సురేష్ అన్నతో కానీ నల్లం అన్నతో కానీ వాళ్ళందరితో చెప్తే వాళ్ళు బుర్ర తింటా ఉంటారు. నేను అప్పుడప్పుడు వాళ్ళు చాలా హెల్ప్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు నాకు. మీ అందరూ కూడా ఎవరికైనా బిజినెస్ ఐడియా కానీ పిచ్ ఏమైనా ఉంటే ఆప్తా సర్వీస్ని యూటిలైజ్ చేసుకోవాలని మనస్ఫూర్తిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాను. నేను లోకల్ బిజినెస్ కొన్ని ఎక్స్పోర్ట్ చేస్తున్నాను. మీకు ఏమైనా ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉంటే ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ ఏమైనా చేయాలనుకుంటే నన్ను కాంటాక్ట్ అవ్వండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ అండి.
Thank you, Krishna. I'm sorry, Indra. And I have a couple more names. I think Prudvi is busy with his SAT classes. Sunil I got, Indra, Krishna Peddapalli. Okay, so Krishna Peddapalli, I mean, I know he's still estate to come. I will do the pitch for you, Krishna, if you're fine. Are you coming up? Krishna, come on in. Krishna, come on. Yeah, don't fear, guys. Come on. There you go. So they started their own food business. So they're requesting all your support. They're going to talk about their thing. If you guys are doing some business, you want some business from your fellow Aptalu, this is the time. Please come and meet me. We still have time.
హలో, హాయ్, నా పేరు కృష్ణ పెద్దపల్లి. మా వైఫ్ శ్రవంతి పెద్దపల్లి. మేము 5 years అయిందండి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి. చంద్రశేఖర్ నల్లం గారి కంపెనీలో వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాం మేము. రీసెంట్గా మా వైఫ్ ఫుడ్ బిజినెస్ స్టార్ట్ చేసిందండి. ఇట్స్ అ హోమ్ కిచెన్. సో ఎవరికైనా ఇష్టం ఉంటే హోమ్ ఫుడ్ జస్ట్ తీసుకోండి మా దగ్గర నుంచి.
హాయ్ అండి.
మా దగ్గర సమోసా బాగుంటుందండి, ఆనియన్ సమోసా.
ఎనీథింగ్ అండి, ఓన్లీ మన హోమ్ ఫుడ్ మిస్ అవుతున్న వాళ్ళందరికీ జస్ట్ మిస్సింగ్ పోవడానికి జస్ట్ మా అపార్ట్మెంట్లో రీసెంట్గా ప్లాన్ చేసాము. స్నాక్స్ కానీ టిఫిన్స్ అంటే బిర్యానీస్, కర్రీస్, ఎనీథింగ్ వాళ్ళ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ బట్టి ఎవరేది అడిగితే అది మేక్ చేసి ఇస్తామండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి.
హోమ్ డెలివరీ కూడా ఉందండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ. థ్యాంక్స్ రామన్న.
It's so easy. See, guys, congratulations. Guys, please, I mean, if you guys are looking for some food and you can deliver too, that is a big thing. Hope you don't charge for the delivery, okay? Okay, so I'll move on to our next session. So we'll go back to our success stories. And next I'm going to invite the popular restaurant in Westboro, Mayuri Restaurant, Ramesh Jangireddy garu. I would request Ramesh Jangireddy garu come on to the stage. Oh, sorry. Come on, Ramesh. Thank you, Ramesh. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hi everyone. Can you all hear me fine? Hi Andy. Hi everyone. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to talk. So just want to share a little bit on the story I had, how I started the restaurant business, how I got into. So as you all know, we all come here either to the H1 or the on the master's stage, right? So I came here 1996 on a master's, and I worked on the master's and in IT field for 20 years. And then, so you can be thinking that, how from the IT field got into the restaurant business. And so I would like to share a little bit on those and who is looking to start a restaurant or get into that business. So one thing everyone has to think is when you want to start a business, don't think that you need to be an expert in that business area. So always want to explore that. You need to use your core skills, whatever you have gained, and then see how you can apply towards that. And then by running the business, you master it. So when I started my restaurant, I don't have experience in the restaurant business, but you gain that. You master that every day that you work on. So that means like you need to put your effort in it, and then you have to be patient, and you need to be consistent. So one thing you may hear, it's been 5 years I took over the Mayuri restaurant, and you may have seen me and talked with me offline as well. But I want to I want to share you that even if you have a different background, like an IT or finance or any background, if you really want to do a business, it could be a restaurant or it could be any business, you should be able to fulfill it and do it. So if I can do from IT background, anyone from this room can able to do it. And a few things I want to share. Any business, right? You're trying to solve a problem. So, and then how you want to solve it, and you have to take your own judgment in that, and then you have to be patient and be consistent. Like example in the restaurant industry, right? People expect a quality, and then how do you deliver consistently? So if you can do that, and the community will support you. And so some of the experience I have, I want to share with you. If you want to to start a restaurant, it's compared to IT. Any business, you need to be in person, and you need to be consistent. You need to be able to work on it. And since it's a retail business, you have to be look into how the operations are done and how do you apply those operations from your background, and then how do you streamline that, and then make sure that you're successful in a day-to-day transactions. But like compared to an IT, it's a different thing, and then the retail that you have to do it every day. So you have to make sure that you're ready for that. Are you ready to dedicate that time and effort to make that consistent effort? So that's one thing you need to learn, what I saw from the IT and the restaurant. So just to giving you all an idea of, I have run IT services company as well, like many of the people here has done. So it's a little bit different than running an IT services company versus a retail business. So I don't want to take much time, but one thing I want to pass on the message is anyone who's willing to do a business, either in restaurant or always try to look for the opportunity where the gaps around you. It could be like I heard the event management business that can, so identify the gaps and find the business opportunity and try to go for it, and never think that you need to be expert in doing it. You can learn by running a business. So 5 years ago, I haven't learned anything about the restaurant operations or anything right now. I have streamlined the kitchen processes, operations, at the same time regular restaurant operations. So anyone who's looking to start a restaurant or want to know more about it, please reach out to me in offline, and I can surely assist, especially in the APTA, the community. We can help each other to grow. With that, thanks for the opportunity for sharing, and then let me know.
థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ రమేష్ గారు. సో రమేష్ గారు, మన మయూరి నుంచి 10% డిస్కౌంట్ ఏమన్నా అనౌన్స్ చేద్దామా ఆప్తా వాళ్ళకి? ఎప్పుడు ఉంటుందంట 10% డిస్కౌంట్ ఫర్ ఆప్తా గైస్? So all you need to do is eat and tell APTA, 10% you got it. Okay, so I would request if the speakers to stand here. I think we are giving a live and the photographer also want you to stand here. So if you want to look glamorous in your video, stand here. Okay, now next is IT consulting, real estate, food business. That is what usually once you get a green card or citizen card you do. For a change, we do have a pediatrician, the doctor, a pediatrician in our community, Mr. Esu Kumar Garu. I would request Esu Kumar Garu to come forward. As you see that, right, many of our students, my daughter also want to be a pediatrician. So you need to talk to this guy. White shirt and blue jeans, okay? Don't miss him. Try to get all his mind as much as possible. Thank you, Isgar.
Good afternoon, everyone. Before I speak about medical field, I just wanted to see if there's anyone from medical field, medical career. No. Okay. Yeah. So that itself says that we are lacking behind in the medical career. Most of our age friends, when I ask them, what do you want to do? Most of them say engineering, because that's the field that was upcoming then. And moreover, medical is most of the, it's not reachable for most of the kids because it's very expensive here. And I know few of our colleagues who became doctors here. They are born, brought up here. They have to spend at least $500,000 to become a doctor. So medical career doesn't mean doctor. There's so many other careers in the medical field. If at all, if you go to your PCP, you can ask him whether he's a doctor or is a nurse practitioner. Most of our PCPs are nurse practitioners, and they are as good as any other doctor. So medical field doesn't mean it's only doctor. There are physician assistants, medical assistants, nurse practitioners, radiology technicians, psychologists, psychiatrists. There's so many fields. And so I just want to bring awareness to everyone that you have a lot of opportunity in the medical career. And moreover, with this new artificial intelligence, most of the IT field is concise now. So there are not many opportunities. And it's going to affect the medical field too, but not as it affects the IT field. So kids who are growing up, so think out of the box. So medical field doesn't mean it's doctor. There are so many other things. You can be doing research too. So there are so many opportunities. So I would encourage everyone to think out of the box, see what opportunities you have, talk to the people who are in that field so you know what to do. So don't stick to, medical field, I need to do 4 years of pre-med, 4 years of med school, 3 years of residency, 3 years of fellowship. Yes, that's a 15 years, as if you're starting your kindergarten again. So you start kindergarten, and by the time you're done with the high school, it takes 13 years. The same thing, again, you start pre-med, it takes 13 years to become a doctor. Yes, it's a very long process. Some are interested, some are not interested. Some can afford, some cannot afford. So medical field doesn't mean it's just the doctor. There are so many other fields that you can excel. So, and mental health, it's a big thing now. Most of kids, you can ask your dads or moms who are working in IT, they're stressed out. So that is causing a lot of mental health issues. Psychology, psychiatry is such a good field now. You don't get an appointment at least for the next few months. So think in the medical field, not just a doctor. There's so many other careers in the medical field. Look into it, and if you need any help, any guidance, I'm in that group, APTA group, so you can post and I can see what I can do for you. Okay? Thank you very much for giving the opportunity.
Thank you, Esugaru. I'm sure that many parents would love to talk to you, especially me. Yeah. So moving on, I think as you mentioned, right, it's going to take $500,000 to one become a doctor, and you don't have to spend all the money, and there are other entities as well other than doctor. I'm sure that you guys all want to talk to him. So let's moving on. I think we have two big speeches from Satya Sundar Nidi Garu and Shekhar is coming, and I have a last pitch. Okay. So let's Hari Meruboina Garu is our next guest, where he's a very successful entrepreneur. His wife is also a doctor, and he's into a real estate business from quite a long time. Give a big round of applause to Hari Garu.
హలో అండి అందరికీ శుభాకాంక్షలు ఫర్ దివాళీ సెలబ్రేషన్స్ ఫర్ ఆప్తా యాజ్ వెల్ నా పేరు హరి మారుబోయిన ఇది ఇస్ ఫస్ట్ టైం ఐమ్ నాట్ గోయింగ్ టు ఐ డెంట్ ప్రిపేర్ ఫర్ ఎనీ స్పీచ్ ఆర్ ఎనీథింగ్ సో ఐమ్ జస్ట్ గోయింగ్ టు హ్యావ్ మై చీట్ హియర్ టు టాక్ సో ఆప్తాతో అసోసియేషన్ నాకు ఆల్మోస్ట్ 10 years బ్యాక్ అయితే ఉన్నాను బట్ ఐ నాట్ టూ యాక్టివ్ బట్ ఆఫ్టర్ అటెండింగ్ సమ్ ఆఫ్ ది ఆప్తా గ్రూప్ మీటింగ్స్ I got inspired, not inspired, but motivated to do something myself also. So I was always having, real estate lo chaala mandi interest undindi, but some personal reasons I couldn't do anything. Yeah. So how I started my thing was like, so I always interested in the real estate, but never had a chance because of my personal reasons, family reasons. And job was very happy, 9 to 5 job or whatever, 9 to 9 job. We never had thinking like, okay, happy life, right? But suddenly hits the layoff start in 2007, I think downfall. Then that's when we thought, okay, we should have some kind of a passive income. So, but anyway, I'll just let you want to know and basic principles of business start cheyadaniki. You just need to have, my journey, how I started, right? You need to have preparation. Like you need to really have a good preparation of what you want to do, what you want motivated to do. And even though you do so many preparations, you will find a lot of surprises. So first one, my personal experience, I just started, my wife is a dentist. So we wanted to start a dental practice for her. And the first surprise was, we thought we'll get a loan, easy peasy, and we'll get the loan and get done, right? But first shocker was loan got rejected. And we were like, we don't know what to do more, right? So we kind of asked my lot of friends, even I approached APTA and all, right? But that's what, you need to have surprises, you have to follow your focus, and you need to perseverance, right? That's the main thing where you want success in the business. Perseverance ki actually I'll just give a very recent related happenings, right? Like Pawan Kalyan garu 2019 lo odipoyi, and he just became bounced back and he just focused and he got what he wanted, right? Similarly, we had to do a lot of things. I'm not going to go details, but one example is like when I started this dental practice, there are a lot of issues with the contractors. So you should be ready to fire contractors and get a new contractor. It's a lot of issues. It's not like very simple thing. So the contractors, the problem is that they will give like a change orders. They just say 10% markup, 20% markup. Even if you want to change a plug in the walls, they will charge you a lot. So in one of the case, మా దగ్గర ఏమైందంటే మేము వింటర్లో స్టార్ట్ అయింది వర్క్, అండ్ దేర్ వాజ్ సమ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ స్నో స్టామ్. సో అక్కడ వాటర్ పడిన తర్వాత దాన్ని తీయడానికి ఒక వాడు హీ గాట్ జస్ట్ లైక్ వాటర్ లైక్ స్టాగ్నేట్ అయిపోయింది. అది తీయడానికి హీ జస్ట్ వాజ్ ఛార్జింగ్ లైక్ 10,000 or something. So I said that is too much because they're getting over the budget. It's a startup business. So what my point is, like, you have to be on the hands-on. So I said, okay, let me find some other options. I did myself. I hired one person, and I rented a Home Depot pump. I did myself 8 hours in the cold weather to pump the water out. So to be successful, don't get don't get like, if anything is happening, don't get ejected. You just be perseverance and you will succeed. Of course, execution wise, you need to get the feedback from all the other options and then rectify it, make your course corrected and be successful. So my mindset is like this: is short-term goals and long-term goals. My mindset is a long-term goal. So I might have phases short-term, but long-term, that's my plan, right? So a lot of people might go for short-term successes, but long-term they might fail. So, but you need to have a clear picture and do what you want, right? Other basic principle, philosophical geltanu. You need to be doing any business you are starting up. You need to be honestly, ethically, uh, do what is right for the business and for the customers. So simple thing in our, my wife's dentist practice is We Care Dental Wellness in Shrewsbury. Her motto was just simple. It's just like treat patients as her own family members. She doesn't do any over treatment or any under treatment, and she listens to the patients very carefully, and she understands what's the requirement, and that's what she's keeping her success. So other thing, if you notice, we don't even market the practice. To surprise, there is not even a website for me, for the practice. But people are coming with the word of mouth marketing, and being very honest and patient, that's what is success for the business. If you follow these three principles, a couple of principles, you will succeed in the business. And one last thing I want to talk is, so a lot of people might think, when I was starting this, I said, oh, is it the right time to do it or not? To start the business, now is the right time. And you always be positive and you work on that, you will be successful. So never think of pondering like, okay, I don't have money or don't have that or that, right? You just start the business, you will find, and you have an APTA to help you support the cause. Thank you.
Thank you, Hari Garu. And I think we are coming closer to the end of our business forum. But there is a raffle program. I believe that everybody in the hall has a red token. Does everybody have it? If somebody is missing it, you should go get it from outside. I'll give 1 minute time. Please, if somebody don't have a raffle ticket, it's $100 worth of money. So if you don't have a raffle ticket on your hand, it is time. Yeah, I think it's better to get it, okay? Okay, do it fast, guys. Next. Okay, next I would like to thank Shekhar Nallam Garu, who is doing the raffle ticket, sponsoring the raffle ticket for the event. Give a big round of applause to Shekhar Garu. In addition to that, he is our grand sponsor as well, Subbu Kota Garu and Shekhar Nallam Garu. One more round of applause to both Subbu Kota Garu and Chandrasekhar Nallam Garu. And one more thing, Chandana Satya Garu. Thank you very much, uncle. You always there for APTA. I really appreciate your family members to come all the way to come and join the event. It's a pleasure to having you here. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And moving further due, next I'll invite Satya Sundar Nidi Garu. So to talk about his experience in business. I would request to please calm down, guys. We'll promise 10 minutes we are going to finish it and we all go for the lunch, and after that it's all fun. Please hold your kids for 10 minutes, please. Satya Garu, please come on the stage. With a big round of applause, guys, please.
హలో అండి, నా పేరు సత్య సుందర్ నిడి. నేను బర్లింగ్టన్లో ఉంటాను. ఇప్పటివరకు మీరు విన్నదంతా నేను pretty much అన్నీ చేశాను. డెంటల్ ఆఫీసెస్, రెస్టారెంట్స్, ఐటీ బిజినెసెస్ అండ్ pretty much ఎవ్రీథింగ్. పువ్వుల దగ్గర నుంచే జ్యువెలరీస్. నేను ఐ కేమ్ హియర్ ఇన్ 1998, బట్ ఆల్వేస్ ఐ హ్యావ్ బీన్ ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్ ఇన్ డూయింగ్ సంథింగ్ డిఫరెంట్. సో ఇక్కడ ఎంతమంది who wants to do businesses? Forget about who are doing businesses. If you really want to do something more than what you currently do, andro jobs ayi chestuntaru, you make money that way. First, that is more important. Is anybody interested in this or not? If anybody is interested, even if you are already doing businesses, I can help you a lot, and there are a lot of our friends here who can help. For example, మూడు డెంటల్ ఆఫీసెస్ స్టార్ట్ చేశాను because my wife is a dentist. I owned a house, then I started rental businesses. So now not only do that's my passive income. I'm kind of semi-retired right now, but I have done so many of these businesses which I can help you, from vending machines ప్రతిదీ చేశానండి నేను. రన్నింగ్ కాఫీ రన్స్, selling coffee to businesses, plus even restaurants lo kuda. Then I started with one restaurant and ended up with 4 restaurants. But more importantly, what is the value addition you do is very, very important, and how to increase revenue. So those are ideas that I can help you with. For example, when I had my restaurant, it was an Indian restaurant, my first one. What I used to do is, how do you bring more people in? So you create a story. Story is the most important thing that you have to have with any business. Create something with your passion and then work with it. And similarly, business lo kuda, I used to engage a lot of these DoorDash, Uber drivers, give them my restaurant thing, and whichever restaurant food they are delivering, I used to give them like samosa or something and tell them, promote my business. Next time they want to order from any food, ask them to think about this Indian restaurant where they can send. So that's how I expanded. My takeout business became 3 times more than my actual business. So these are all the little things that you can do with any existing business and improve it. So dental business is the same thing. I started with one, I then bought 3 businesses, then I expanded those, then sold them. So buying and selling of any business makes you more money than actually running the business. That's what my experience is. And there is always passion. Don't get me wrong. You can always continue with your passion. Meer cheyochu. Kakapothe you should know when to exit a business. There is no point getting into a business and spending all your life for no good reason. You're better off. You can easily make $100, $200, $500 a day just sitting at your computer using AI and doing some trading, right? I teach a lot of people how to do trading, options trading and all that stuff. You can spend 6 months and make about $1,000, $2,000 every week safely. So there are a lot of options to make money. First thing is, ఆ కసి అంటారు చూసారా, అది లేకపోతే మీరు ఏమీ చేయలేరు. అది బిజినెస్ కాదు, జాబ్ అయినా అంతే. ఇప్పుడు జాబ్లో కూడా, like what I tell all these young kids and all is, don't stay in a company for more than 2 years. Get out of there, do something else. And that's the only way you can increase your income very fast. I always switched every 2 years. Attend interviews, find out what you can do better, and go to the next job. And make more money, just keep making money. Once you make money, start investing it. So passive income another chala important. So rentals chesukochu, anni cheyochu. Ippudu ma daughters, they are now 25 and 20. So they make about 60 to $80,000 every year doing small businesses on the side. They do investing, they do printing, t-shirts మీద బొమ్మలు వేస్తారు. తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు my daughter goes to UMass Amherst. Anyway, you need to rent a place. So I rented a big place, and now what she does is, మీకు summer winterలో all the kids have to vacate their dorms. అన్నీ తీసుకెళ్ళి ఇంటికి మళ్ళీ తీసుకొచ్చుకుంటారు కదా. So she started a storage rental business. So ఇల్లు ఉంది, బేస్మెంట్ ఉంది, ఆ బేస్మెంట్లో పెట్టుకుంటారు. They pay $500 for 2-3 months. Like now she's doing that business. So these are things that you have to teach your kids how to do those businesses. And she said, Temulo, we got her a printing press, a small printer which prints on t-shirts and hats. So people come up with stupid ideas, right? They want to put that on their t-shirt. She prints those, irons them, sells it for $15 a piece. So these are all the things all of you can do. So just figure out what your goals are, and then I can help you with a lot of these things. Small ideas, little ideas. Everybody can increase their income by 10-20% right from this week, and that should be your focus. మీరు ఆ ఇంటెన్సిటీ అది లేనప్పుడు, అది అందరూ చేయాలని నేను ఏమంటలేదు. హ్యాపీగా ఉంటే హ్యాపీగా ఉండండి. ఆల్ ద థింగ్స్ దట్ యు డూ ఈజ్ ఫర్ హ్యాపీనెస్ అట్ ద ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ద డే. సో it all depends on what you really want. So if you want to make money, start something else. You will never get rich doing a job. You will be comfortable. But if you really want to get rich, you need to do some businesses, and eventually you have to figure out how to increase your passive income. Don't get involved in the businesses. Those are good ideas, but if you stay there, your growth is very limited. Right now, I have so many passive incomes. మా ఇంటికి వచ్చే cleaner, I set up a business for her. Now, I make about 10% on that business. She has grown from about 50,000, 60,000 a year to doing $1.6 million. So now, it's the same thing. She gets everything. I set up the thing. It's a passive income. I have a landscaper for whom I did the same thing. A mechanic, I did the same thing. There are a lot of people who have skills. It's better to use those skills to make money. So find out and network. And don't, it's very easy to get into businesses that we know, like grocery stores, Indian restaurants, all these things. I'm not saying they're bad, but you're limiting yourself to a very small audience. So always do businesses that are important for your local thing. Dog sitting, grooming. There are like n number of things. I can sit and give you a business to start in 10 minutes. So I have a list that I prepared, but I don't have the time to go through all those things. But there are so many opportunities. If anybody is really interested to make a little more money than what they do today, let's get started. So that's all I have to say, but it has to be more interactive.
Thank you, Satya garu. As usual, he is always treasure of ideas. I like the idea. Even my Saturdays and Sundays are a little boring, sir. I'll come to you. Okay. Okay, let's go to our next interesting step, the raffle. So the plan is our beautiful MC is going to select 2 numbers, and we are going to invite them onto the stage. We let Shekhar garu give their gift, and after that he will continue his speech. Okay? Everybody outside, you are not going to get anything, guys. Everybody please come inside. They have to be inside the hall. Satish garu. Satish, come inside. Okay, Manohar garu. Thank you, sir. Shobha garu. Thank you very much for coming all the way from Connecticut. మీ స్పీచ్ ఉందండి నెక్స్ట్, ప్రిపేర్ ఫర్ ఇట్. శోభా గారు మీరే. ఓకే,
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. బిజినెస్ ఫోరం తర్వాత ఒక చిన్న బ్రేక్ తీసుకొని వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు అనౌన్స్ ద రాఫిల్ నౌ. అండ్ వన్ మోర్ థింగ్, ఇంకా 4 times వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు అనౌన్స్ ద రాఫిల్ విన్నర్స్. టోటలీ దే ఆర్ 10 winners today. And each time when we are taking a raffle, it will be for 2 people at a time. Okay, please check your tickets. Hope అందరూ రాఫిల్ టికెట్స్ తీసుకున్నారు అనుకుంటా. ఇఫ్ ఎనీబడి ఇంకా ఎవరైనా తీసుకోకపోతే ప్లీజ్ వెళ్ళి ఫ్రంట్ దగ్గర పిక్ చేసుకోండి ఫర్ ద నెక్స్ట్ రౌండ్. యా, please put your hands together and welcome Chandrasekhar Nallam garu onto the stage. And the grand sponsor for today's raffle is Sri Chandrasekhar Nallam garu. Yeah. I'll hold it for you. Just pick it up.
Okay, the first ticket of tonight is 6, 7, 7, 8, 5,
2, 2. ఎవరైనా ఉన్నారా ఆడిటోరియంలో విత్ దట్ నెంబర్? ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్.
నేను ఇప్పుడు లాస్ట్ 4 చదువుతున్నా, అందరు ఫస్ట్ 3 సేమే ఉంటుంది. రెడీ? 8, 5, 1, 7. Woo! Come up to the stage. One more time, I'm going to say the number of the first one. 8522. Okay. We said it again. Okay, ready? The next one. 8566. Here we got another one.
There you go. ఇది ఇంకొద్దు కదా దిస్ అయిపోయింది కదా Did you check the tickets? Yeah, I checked. Both of them. Did you put them back?
చెక్. సరిగ్గా వినిపించట్లేదండి. ఓకే థ్యాంక్ యూ. సో ఐ ఎంకరేజ్ వెరీ స్ట్రాంగ్లీ. ఇందాక ఐ థింక్ సునీల్ చాలా చక్కగా చెప్పాడు. అదేంటంటే ఇక్కడికి వచ్చాము, సరదాగా స్పెండ్ చేసాము, దాంతోపాటు ట్రై టు ఫైండ్ సమ్ మోర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్. మీరు మాట్లాడుతూ ఉంటే పక్కన కూర్చున్న వాళ్ళతో ఏదో ఒక రిలేషన్ ఉంటుంది. దట్ ఈస్ ద బ్యూటీ ఆఫ్ ఆప్తా. ఎక్కడో చోట ఏదో రిలేషన్, మీరు ఏ ఊరు అని మొదలు పెడితే మాట్లాడడము, కామన్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, కామన్ రిలేటివ్స్ ఎవరో ఒకళ్ళు ఉంటారు. సో దట్ ఈస్ హౌ వీ బిల్డ్ దీస్ రిలేషన్స్. దట్ ఈస్ హౌ వీ కెన్ గెట్ మోర్ అండ్ మోర్ పీపుల్ ఇన్ టు నెట్వర్క్. బిగర్ యువర్ నెట్వర్క్. నెట్ వెల్త్ ఈజ్ యువర్ నెట్వర్క్. మీకు ఎంత పెద్ద నెట్వర్క్ ఉంటే అంత పెద్ద వెల్త్ ఉన్నట్టు. సో కీప్ గ్రోయింగ్, కీప్ టాకింగ్ టు ద పీపుల్ అండ్ సీ. ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు ఇఫ్ యూ లుక్ ఎట్ జూయిష్ కమ్యూనిటీ, మార్వాడీస్, పటేల్స్, ద వే దే గ్రో, ద వే దే యాక్చువల్లీ గో టు ద నెక్స్ట్ లెవెల్స్ ఈజ్ యాజ్ ఎ కమ్యూనిటీ. దే డోంట్ డూ ఇట్ ఇండివిజువల్లీ. సో మనకి బికాస్ ఆఫ్ ద వాల్యూమ్ దట్ వీ హ్యావ్ ఎ హ్యూజ్ ఆపర్చునిటీ, రమణ గారు, we have a huge opportunity to grow as a community, and we are the ambassadors of this community, this generation. ఎందుకంటే ముందు ఇంకా చాలా పెద్ద వాల్యూమ్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ లైనింగ్ అప్. మన కిడ్స్ నెక్స్ట్ జనరేషన్ వాళ్ళు రెడీగా ఉన్నారు. బట్ ఇఫ్ వీ పుట్ ద రైట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ఇఫ్ వీ సెటప్ ద రైట్ ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్ అండ్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ ఫర్ దెమ్, ద ఆపర్చునిటీ దట్ వీ హ్యావ్ ఈజ్ హ్యూజ్. సో I understand everybody is waiting to go to lunch. One thing that I want to call for action, I'm going to say and stop it here, is Thanksgiving holidays వస్తున్నాయి. I request every one of you in this room, holiday రోజు sit and reflect on what you are doing. What is your potential? What do you want to do? Where do you want to see yourself from 5 years from now or 10 years from now? అండ్ మనకున్న స్ట్రెంగ్త్ ఏంటి, మనకున్న వీక్నెస్ ఏంటి, మనకున్న వీక్నెస్ని ఏ విధంగా వేరే ఫ్రెండ్స్తోనో, వేరే పార్ట్నర్స్తోనో, లేకపోతే మనమే స్కిల్ డెవలప్ చేసుకుని ఎలా చేయగలుగుతాం. ప్లీజ్ గివ్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ సమ్ టైమ్ డ్యూరింగ్ దిస్ థ్యాంక్స్ గివింగ్ బై థ్యాంకింగ్. మేక్ షూర్ యూ థ్యాంక్ గాడ్, థ్యాంక్ యువర్ పేరెంట్స్, థ్యాంక్ యువర్ teachers wherever you come from. Thank APTA also, because of the APTA we are here in this room. So I request everyone, every single one of you, to please reflect on yourself and come see us. Lot of people in the room, we are open. We are actually mentor-mentee program and pettamu. I don't think that actually completely executed. So many of these people that who spoke here earlier, we are all open to take people as mentees. We are open to spend time. ఎందుకంటే on a ladder కొంతమంది పైన ఉంటారు, కొంతమంది కింద ఉంటారు, కొంతమంది మధ్యలో ఉంటారు. ప్రతి వాళ్ళు కూడా పైన ఉన్న వాళ్ళ నుంచి హెల్ప్ కావాలని చూస్తే పైన ఉన్న వాళ్ళు కింద వాళ్ళకి ఎప్పుడు హెల్ప్ చేయాలి. So that is what we are open here for. So please take advantage of that. Please take advantage of APTA. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Shekhar Garu. Okay, this is where we conclude our business forum. I would assume that we added value to your life, or at least we ignited thought, or we will give a confidence to move ahead one step. What do you guys think? Yes or no? Hey, thank you, appreciate it. And we are not going to bore you anymore. So we are moving ahead with all good things, a tasty lunch, and after that our music program. And I know that we tried to stop the program by 6 p.m. Not anymore. We'll make it push it as much as possible. Okay? So next I would like to invite Satya Garu. So he would like to introduce our great lunch sponsor or helper. Please Satya, please come on stage. And Prabhakar Garu also, please. Give a big round of applause to Prabhakar Garu, who's tried to execute. You must have seen millions of messages from Prabhakar and his team to make it very successful program. I would love to see so many people in the auditorium. So this auditorium, 1,000 people it can accommodate. So don't think about the entire auditorium would get filled. Okay, I'll stop here and I'll give it to Satya. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, Ram. So ఇప్పుడు నేను చెప్పబోయేది రమణ గారి గురించి. ఆయన మన ఆప్తాకి లాస్ట్ 10-12 years నుంచి బ్యాక్ బోన్. And he started a new restaurant in Rocky Hill, Connecticut, that is called Abhiruchi. And he is the sponsor for today's food for our event. And I am inviting Ramana Garu on the stage.
వీఆర్ సో లక్కీ టు హ్యావ్ దిస్ బిజినెస్ ఎంటర్ప్రీనర్స్ అండి. మనకి ఇప్పుడు న్యూ ఇంగ్లాండ్ రీజియన్లో 3 ఎంటర్ప్రీనర్స్ ఉన్నారు. మనకి రమేష్ గారు తెలుసు, మయూరి, అండ్ కోనసీమ మనకి పవన్ గారు ఉన్నారు, జగదీష్ గారు ఉన్నారు. నా ఇప్పుడు రమణ గారు అభిరుచితో స్టార్ట్ చేశారండి. యూనో విత్ దీస్ పీపుల్ మనకి సపోర్ట్ చేస్తేనే ఇలాంటి ఈవెంట్స్ మనం చేయగలమండి. సో ప్లీజ్ గివ్ ఎ బిగ్ రౌండ్ ఆఫ్ అప్లాస్ టు రమణ గారు అండ్ ఫ్యూ వర్డ్స్.
హలో, నమస్కారం అండి. నేను రమణానండి. రమణాను ఫార్మర్ మయూరి రెస్టారెంట్ అండి. నేను 4 ఏళ్ళు అయింది ఇండియా పోయి కొంచెం రెస్ట్ తీసుకొని మళ్ళీ వచ్చాను. ఇది ఇప్పుడు రెస్టారెంట్ అభిరుచి అని రాకీ హిల్ కెనెటికట్లో ఓపెన్ చేశానండి. ఎప్పుడైనా మీకు మన ఆప్తులకు ఏ హెల్ప్ కావాలనే ఐఎమ్ రెడీ టు డూ. థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి. మిమ్మల్ని అందరినీ చూస్తుంటే చాలా సంతోషం.
థ్యాంక్ యూ రమణ గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
Thank you very much, Ramesh Garu. I would also, this is take a moment to thank and try to bring the people on stage. Mr. Pawan, please come on stage from Konasima. He is supporting our previous event. And Ramesh Jangireddy Garu, please. He is one of our speaker today. And these are the 3 people. We usually get the food from our APTA members only. And thank you, Prabhakar, for doing your support. And Ramesh, please come on stage. Ramana Garu, please stay here for a couple more minutes. Come here. You know this, Ramana Garu and Ramesh has a good relation. Okay, come on Ramesh. Please come here. So let's have a big picture. Come here, come closer, come closer. Come closer, please. So these are our 3 food sponsors. So give a big round of applause to our food guys. Thank you very much. And this is where we conclude our meeting. And we please try to come back by 3 p.m. By then you guys are here. The more raffles, more music, more fun. And Pawan, you want to speak? Say thank you.
Same thing, sir. Even the restaurant. Thanks, and yeah, it's time for lunch. It's the last speech for me. We have Konasima restaurant in Rocky Hill, and also we have a consulting firm in Cloud Matrix in East Stratford, Connecticut. Yeah, that's it.
Already, okay? So that's all for today, guys. Let's go for the lunch. Thank you. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock you have to be here. 3 p.m. we are going to do our first raffle. So please come back ASAP. 3:01 we'll do our next raffle for $100.